at all? Oh, add on?
You didn't even say transfer.
I did say transfer.
We've got Football in Focus, teed up indoors on Battleground. Back for another football show. Got DJ Howerton with us next. Before we get any further, don't forget my good friend Kara Donor for school board. Got to get Kara in here tonight. She's running for school board. Saw her today, talked to her. She's going for school board District 5, and again, she does a lot of great things. That's Kara Donor for school board, and go to vote at karadonor.com. DJ, what's the DJ stand for?
David Jr.
Tell you what, you took it. That's exactly what I thought it was going to stand for, because the DJ Reader is the same exact thing with DJ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What if you were born before he came along? I mean, maybe did they name you after him?
I don't know. I don't know.
It fits good. It fits well. Talk about your role as a tight end now. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Talk about your role as a tight end these days.
Tight end. You know, last year coming off, the season, I was majority a blocking tight end, but this year they added me on to the passing game and blocking game, so I'm more versatile. You know, I could do both and stuff, so it helped. I mean, it's a little harder on the defense, so I really like that.
And you started showing some of those tendencies last year. You guys could get a lead. They could throw you around a little bit last year, throw you some balls. You started showing your stuff last year. It's carried over this year. Talk about the new receiving core you guys got, because you got Caden Cato helping out. You got yourself, you got Battle, and some others doing a good job.
Yes, sir. So our receiving core is really like.
I forgot about Cooper too. Don't forget.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, we got a variety of receivers. You know, we got a depth chart. You know, we got a lot of guys that can do a lot of things for us and stuff. You know, we got a couple of players hurt. You know, we got Hudson Cooper out, and you got KB out. One of the, little.
Battles out also?
No. Just KB and Hudson.
Gotcha.
So, you know, we got guys stepping up, you know, to fill their roles and stuff. So, you know, we'll see what they can do tomorrow.
You got a good receiver too. People overlook sometimes out of the backfield. I think Mitchell Summers is a darn good receiver. You didn't use him much last year. I knew they were going to start using him, because you get the guy the ball in space and let him run a little bit. That guy can go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He kills our DBs and one-on-ones at practice. You know, it's good. It's fun to watch.
Do you play any defense at all?
Yes, sir. I play a little bit of defensive end, but you know, I don't know if they'll use me yet until like playoffs. You know, but you know, I could play that.
What's your? Yeah, because when playoffs come around, you're gonna start seeing some guys in the field for Grimsley you didn't see before. Because I'm sure Coach Brown's philosophy, like those coaches' philosophies, all have been. Playoff time, get the best players on the field, all positions, fill out those roles. What's your favorite pass route you like to run?
Pass rush for defense or pass rush offense?
Pass route for offense. Your favorite route?
I think right now I would probably like a crosser route like on our Lexus formation. So it's like trio left, Lexus, and it's like when we have like two verts on the outside and I'm third receiver and I run a little cross route, you know, just across the middle. And Faison just gets it to me, you know, in open space.
How many yards does that use to cover that route before you catch the ball?
I would say about 10, 15.
10, 15 yard route, and then explode when you catch the ball, get upfield?
Yes, sir. It just depends on how it fall, like, you know, his when he reads the passes and stuff when he finds me.
As far as it goes, talk about Cato. Is Cato the primary target? I know you're one of the primary targets, but it seems like Cato's getting more balls this year than last year. How is he, you think, improved? Because if he gets good, playing well, you know, they're going to put pressure on him. It's going to open things up for you.
Yes, sir. Yeah. He's evolved over the year. You know, he's working. You know, keeps his head down. You know, at practice, you know, he doesn't really say too much, but you know, he always, you know, try to find the ball. You know, he's a primary target for Faison, but you know, if they keep throwing the ball to him, then it opens up for me, Battle, Hudson, and all the other guys. So
if he doesn't say much in practice, that's a good thing too, because that means he's not saying a lot. He's going to let his work on the field speak for himself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, you think about this team this year. Who do you think some of the team leaders are this year for Grimsley? Who's stepping up leading?
To piggyback off of what my friend Andre said, our coach, you know, over the spring, we really emphasized on, you know, everybody can find a role of being a leader, whether that's coming out practice, having the energy, or you know, you're a vocal leader, or you know, just find anything that like that can help the team. So like everybody's really a leader in their own way.
What's that huddle like when you guys are in the huddle? What's it like when you guys are talking? Does anybody ever get a little bit violent back in the huddle, start getting a little loud and crazy, get a little crazy back there?
Yes, sir, most definitely. You know, sometimes we have to calm people down, but most of the time, you know, we all very calm and collective. But you know, it's all because of emotion, because we love the game and stuff like that.
What's the leadership of Faison Brandon like? What kind of leader is he, and what's he like back in that huddle?
I'll say Faison. You know, he's one of those guys that, you know, he's more of a show it type of leader. You know, he doesn't really say too much, but like he'll show you what you're supposed to be doing. Like you'll try to follow, like piggyback off of him, and like, you know, just like that.
And he does it so well. You just got to follow him because he's a producer. He produces.
Yes, sir.
And you want to go in that same direction.
Yes, sir.
Northern Guilford. What do you see in Northern Guilford? What do you got to do against these guys? Their defense tomorrow night. What do you got to do to get open and to make sure the ball is moving down the field?
One thing my coach always emphasized was, respect all, fear none. So, we're gonna go out there and attack the game. Attack them just like we did every other game. Their defense, there's something that we need to respect. But we're gonna game plan like we do all of our other games, and just go out there.
Who's
and
your
execute.
position coach at receiver?
For me, it's Coach Browning. He was a former coach at Elon and some other colleges, but he's really helpful for me, teaching me on my techniques and stuff like that.
How about Coach Brown? Does he kind of stick in, come in, check you guys out sometimes, and add some things to it?
Coach Brown, he's all over the place. He always has a little input to help everybody out. He's very useful, helpful everywhere. So that's very.
Who's that big offensive? I think he's offensive line coach, a real big guy.
Defensive coach, Coach Meekins.
Coach Meekins, yeah. I was trying to think of his name last week, Meekins, because he came out of Greensboro College. That dude's so big. I don't think I'd want to get in his way, and I think I'd probably pay attention to what he's saying.
Yes, sir. He's pretty big.
Yeah, I guess he's got that kind of imposing personality about him. You're going to pay close attention to what he's telling you. Who's been your biggest football influence over the years? Who influenced you to play football and keep getting better at football?
I would say my dad. Even though he didn't play much football in high school, but that's a game that he loved. That and basketball. And I'm a cousin of Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor, Virginia Tech.
Yeah, just to have him in my bloodline. All my family talking about him. It's just something to work for. So, yeah.
Remember Tyrod Taylor? He would always show up on the field in those pro games. He would be gone. You think he's finished? He'd come right back, play for somebody else.
Yes, sir.
He was a very good quarterback. How do you keep getting better in the classroom and on the field as far as that work goes? A lot of classroom work got to take care of. And what time does school start? School start now at 8:45?
School starts around 9:10.
9:10. Because I see the guys at the bus stop. I'm out jogging. I want to be at the bus stop, maybe down in the corner, about 8:30. So the bus is coming through to pick those guys up.
Yes, sir.
So about 9:10 then.
Yes, sir.
And let's out about what, 4:30 or so? 4:35?
4:20, 4:25. On a Friday, it's about 4:15.
Why do you keep getting better in the class? And what as far as the academic, because you want to get those right so you can go to the best possible college. How do you keep getting those academics right?
I would say just the support from my teachers. My teachers, they see that I'm trying, so they'll like ask me like if I need any help tutoring wise or anything like that. And then I have my parents back at home. They're on me constantly, day and night. Just making sure I turn in those grades and stuff like that. Yes,
junior or senior this year?
I'm a junior.
Junior. And as far as the classroom goes, can you get some classes sometimes with the coaches? Can you get some of their classes? Because that seems like that would be kind of an assist if you get one of your coaches' classes.
Yeah, last year I had Earth and Environmental with my safeties coach, Coach Rice, and that was like one of my favorite classes ever. I had that with Bryce, Faison, and other guys on the football team. And then this year I have weight training with Coach Tripp and Coach Brown.
Gotcha. Let me ask you, how's the new coach doing this year? This is not on the script, so nobody's there. This is just right on top. How's Niall Harris doing as a coach? How's Coach Harris, defense back Niall Harris, my main man, who did the broadcast with us last season? How about Niall Harris? How's Niall doing?
I think he's doing a phenomenal job. Our corners have, they've grown in so many ways. Ever since he joined a coaching staff. So I can't say anything wrong about him.
How about Coach Brown? You put him on the football field. What position do you put him at? And he could help the team from where? And how do you coach Coach Brown when he's on that field?
I would say quarterback.
Quarterback.
Yes.
He'll run the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's a leader type coach. So he'll coach everybody up. He'll tell everybody where they need to be. And I see sometimes on game days he'll throw with his son Cam. And he'd be throwing dots. So that's the place I'll put him.
Can Cam catch those dots?
Yes, most definitely.
Cam's going to be pretty good one day.
Yes, sir.
He's
Yes, sir.
hung out so on that team. He's learned a lot about that team. Think about Coach Brown. Any extra drills you give him in practice, trying to make sure you kind of catch up for all the hard work he made you did. So let's put a little extra work on the coach. Stretch him out a little bit here. Any particular
Gassers.
drill? Yeah. Now, do you do this in the practice or during practice?
In the practice. Well, if somebody is like misbehaving, then
you
it'll
do
be
it
during
during
practice.
practice.
Yes, sir.
Now, refresh my memory. How do these go these days? I mean, is it down and back or half here? About how those work these days?
He makes it a little easier on us. We do side to side, like sideline to sideline. We don't do goal line to goal line.
Yeah, because they used to have like a suicide type thing. You run down those imaginary lines on the field. Boy, I used to love the practice when they had those sidelines. We had a little drill going back probably 40-some years where you would jog the sidelines, sprint the end zones, which man, that's a good training, a little endurance training, and also a good break for just regular running 40s and 50s, and you hate those sometimes.
Yes, sir.
You guys got 10 40s today, you got 5 50s. Oh, that really blows your mind after a while. Who do you think's the best player to ever come out of Grimsley High School football player? Come out of Grimsley.
I think that's a tough thing to say. I can't really say that.
Yeah, well, you got to put a nod maybe toward DJ Reader, at least DJ's.
Yeah. He made it the furthest that I know of as of right now. So I would say DJ Reader.
Yeah, and he's come back and he's given back too. He's
Yes,
got
sir.
Let's see, a son never forgets. I got to remember those letters. A son never forgets. He's contributed back to the team, too. Hey, did you ever heard of GreensboroSports.com before today?
No, sir, I haven't.
Brand new visitor, brand new
Yes,
member.
Sir. Yes, sir. It's nice.
Brand new believer. How about your favorite meal before the game for Northern, all your pregame meals? What do you usually eat?
I would say some pasta or something, you know,
That's
just
a good
some,
call.
you know, high carbs, you know, not too much, and a little bit of salad, you know,
Doesn't
just.
sit on your stomach too bad either. Doesn't
No,
carry you too
no.
heavy.
No, sir.
How about the post-game eats? What do you eat post-game? You do that?
As Andre said, cookout. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Cookout's going to be a busy place tomorrow night at that Northern Guilford game.
Yes, sir.
Your primo, let's see, Coach Prime play of the day. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders says, I got to play for you because once you get down that field and catch that pass, what you be is a guy told me, somebody told me yesterday, he told me this guy, saw some kid, this is the middle school game yesterday, Coach said, this is the next Travis Hunter. What's your big play from Coach Prime to make that big play happen? What's your play of the game tomorrow night, your big play?
It would be stretch right, choice route where I run up the seam and we have one high safety and I just run right by him, phase on throws over to me, over the shoulder and touchdown. Yes, sir.
What kind of warm-ups you guys do to get ready for the game, catching passes and stuff?
Normally I go through my own little things. So I do ball drills, like, you know, just patting the ball, just to get a feel for the ball, and then I warm up with Faison, me and him, you know, just to get that little connection right.
You guys should have a good connection. Is Cato a junior also?
Yes, sir. Yes,
and you're
sir.
a junior, so you got a good junior receiving class
Yes,
going to
sir.
face on for next year. Things are looking good for Grimsley tomorrow night against Northern. What are you going to do to win that game?
Just dominate, you know, just execute on all levels, you know. Complete all assignments and just, you know, go out there and dominate.
David
Jr.
Howerton,
Yes,
good
sir.
job tonight. Appreciate it. And your dad played basketball. Where did he play at back in the day?
He played at Winston-Salem State.
Did he play for the Rams
Yes,
back in
sir.
college? I met a guy today from Winston-Salem State. Played for them back in the day. His coach was your dad's coach, probably this guy, Big House Gaines. He didn't play for Big House, did he?
I think it was. I don't remember. Yeah.
Might have played for Cleo Hill. Either way, good job. Keep up the good work. How tall are you now?
About 6'5" and a half,
And how much do you weigh?
225.
Still playing basketball?
Yes, sir.
Gosh, because you played last year, I know. You're going to need to play a lot this year, I think.
Yes, sir.
Need a boost this year for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Keep up the good work. Thanks for coming out. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a break. Come back.